Here's how you can shift how you communicate in 4 simple steps. Step 1, become aware of your own emotions and learn how to regulate them yourself. When you're having a conversation, can you recognize what it is that you're feeling? Can you recognize your feelings and can you name them? It's important to be able to recognize the feelings that you're feeling so that you can then regulate them. If you want to have a really difficult conversation with your boss or a really important conversation with your boss about a raise, about your performance review, about a difficult client that you dealt with, you want to be able to recognize whatever emotions are coming up for you so that you can regulate them if necessary. This way, you can show up as your best self during the conversation. Second, you want to be able to recognize the other person's emotions and reactions. It doesn't matter if you're showing up as your best self in the conversation if the other person isn't in a position to hear what it is that you're saying. Recognizing and noticing other people's emotions is key so that you can make sure you don't accidentally put your foot in your mouth or that you don't squander the opportunity to explain to your boss how you successfully solved one of the biggest problems that they've been trying to figure out, but you're doing it at a time when they're not in a position to hear what it is you have to say. Third, you need to be flexible and adapt to changing circumstances. This might sound a little bit odd when it comes to communication, but hear me out. How many times have you thought you knew what somebody was going to say or had a plan for how a conversation was going to go, and then you get hit with something completely out of left field that you were not prepared for? You need to be able to adapt when you're confronted with new information or evidence. This doesn't mean that you can't ask questions or take a minute to get your bearings. On the contrary, you should definitely do those things. But we don't want you to be completely paralyzed when you encounter new or different information than you were expecting. And finally, fourth, you need to be able to bounce back and repair. Not everything is going to go your way, and are you able to be resilient and come back from that when that happens? Can you, after things have not gone according to plan, come back from that and do what you need to do to repair or resolve the issue or the problem? The ability to not let one setback or mistake derail your goal or your way forward is so incredibly important. So then if you are resilient, you can take accountability and commit to doing it better in the future. If you want to learn more about how to improve your communication and improve the soft skills that you need to be seen, heard, and valued at a higher level, DM me and we can talk.